When working with clients with anxiety issues, I will say that at least 50% of them, maybe even more, are neurodivergent. Whether it's autism, ADHD or other. And it's not surprising really, because when you live in a world that's not built for you and you use a lot of your mental power just to keep up with normal people, it just takes a lot of energy, really. On top of that, having to deal with all the irritation and frustration, navigating everyday situation that other people make look easy, it really takes its toll. The thing is that a lot of my ND clients, or people I think are ND anyway, they either don't know or don't want to admit that they are neurodivergent. They might think that they just suck at life, and maybe they just need to make even more of an effort, like they keep being told. Now, no wonder then that they're feeling stressed out, anxious, and this can lead to a burnout. Of course, I can't diagnose them. I'm not qualified for that. All I'm doing when I spot some traits, when I put some telltale sign, I just tell them, just look it up and just see for yourself and see if it applies to you or not, and just move on. Last week, a lady said that she didn't really want to self-diagnose. Maybe she didn't want to appear to jump on that alleged bandwagon, but who would pretend to be autistic or ADHD just to be cool or interesting? There might be some, but there will be a tiny minority. And there's far more neurodivergent people pretending to be neurotypical than the reverse. Okay, it's called masking. Or maybe she thought that self-diagnosing was not a valid starting point. And I've met people with that opinion before. The thing is, if you feel unwell, you don't wait for your GP just to pop round to your house and tell you, you're not very well. You just think that maybe something is wrong with you, whether it's flu, COVID, eczema, cancer, whatever it is. You go to your GP, they do test, and then they confirm it, or not. It's the same with your mental health. The signs are there, you think there might be something going on there, you look into it and you say, yeah, that really applies to me, all those checklists, all those things, yeah, that's me. That's what I'm dealing with every day. And therefore, what you do, you will go to your GP or psychiatrist and just get confirmation. Problem is, lately, it really takes forever. It takes years to get confirmation, whether you have a positive diagnosis or a negative one, it takes forever. But even then, the point is not to become a card-carrying certified neurodivergent. It's about knowing yourself better. I believe it's important to understand how your brain works. It's important to understand your limits, because this way you can find healthier coping mechanism, give yourself accommodations, and very importantly, you can be kinder to yourself, and that's a very big thing. You wouldn't compare the aptitude of a Ferrari or Land Rover to go off-road on a field. That wouldn't make sense. Okay, of course a Ferrari will suck in a field. Put it on a motorway, boom, it will go fast. So same thing here. If your brain works differently, if it's built for a different place, it's good to know that. Again, by understanding how your brain works, you can also play to your strength. You can stop putting so much pressure on yourself, and maybe you could stop trying to pretend you're like everybody else, because you're not, and that's fine. The world would be so boring if everybody were the same. So know yourself. Be your wonderful, awesome self, or be your boring self if you want. That's fine. Just be yourself and be kind to yourself. Now, if you're still struggling with stress and anxiety issues, there are tools that can help you deal with that and minimize the symptom. And there's people like me, hello, ready to support you, and we're there for you. But again, be kind to yourself.